Hello and welcome back to my channel, Jordan Mind, Body, and Soul. We learn to take care of ourselves, mind, body, and soul. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome. This channel is just about ways that we learn to take care of ourselves, mind, body, and soul. So emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, whatever it is that's going to help us lead our best lives. This channel just really focuses on those ideas and exploring topics that help us kind of just digest some of the things that are happening to the world around us. So if that sounds good to you, then go ahead and subscribe and let's get started. Okay, so I'm trying to find like the best lighting for this video. So if you see me shift around a lot, that's why. Also, the lighting's gonna change as the sun changes position. So y'all just bear with me. I'm really feeling the background. I love these windows. Off topic, but one of my favorite things about this apartment is the windows in the living room. So yeah. Okay, so today is a part 2 for the video that I did a couple of almost like 2 months ago. It's gonna be following up on that concept, but also kind of talking about what I'm experiencing and what's going on in my life right now. I am so sorry, y'all, that I'm being slow producing more videos, but as y'all know, I have Legend, so I'm chasing the little one around all day. But also I'm wrapping up a master's degree, so there's a lot of just chaos, and this has not been pushed to the back burner. I think about my subscribers every day. I'm like, I need to do a video. So there's really no excuse. I could just be more consistent, and I just thank you for sticking with me. So to jump into it a little bit more, when I spoke on essential living versus abundant living, if you haven't seen the first video, it does help to watch that. But another concept that I really wanted to explore from personal experience and just everything that's going on in life right now is that the state of mental health for people in the world right now is really at a crisis. And it's like this video's on time for me because like these videos, like I say, are also like therapeutic for me. But this morning I woke up and I had different like I was low-key stressing out about like different things, and it was like as soon as I opened my eyes. And that's why they recommend, like, when you open your eyes, don't jump straight on your phone, don't check your emails, don't check your text messages, like don't do any of that. Take care of yourself. So wake up, wash your face, brush your teeth, get ready for the day, or whatever it is your ritual. If you brush your teeth and then go make your coffee, like do those things first, because like a lot of us are waking up and we're going right to our phones, right? And the first thing we see is the Apple News, and like the headliner is like, 34 countries, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, God, that's depressing. Or like you'll get a text message and like it'll be like, hey, you need to do this. Or you might have a reminder from your phone that's like, this bill's due, don't forget it. And it's like, we already have all this anxiety and stress and craziness going on. The last thing that we need is to wake up and let that be the first thing we see. So I'm working on waking up and giving myself time. And also, like, for me right now, being that I'm a stay-at-home mom, when I wake up, my first thing I have to do is check on Legend anyway, because he's usually the one to wake me up. If I could sleep in longer, I would. I wake up as soon as he's up, like my day starts. But even with that, like, I can do a video for moms, but creating like that balance, right? And since we tend to like focus or like hyper focus on, oh, I need to, have this much money so I can live this lifestyle, so I can do these things, and everything's like in abundance. Like, I gotta get this. It's like, again, like I said in the last video, it's never enough, even when it's enough. And learning to prioritize our mental health, learning to focus on the things that are essential and the things that matter the most will help alleviate a lot of that mental stress. Even now, like talking to my friends and my family members about like just different things that are going on in their lives and things that are going on in my life as well, like I noticed that it's like everything just keeps piling on. And life has always been that way. So it's not like I'm like, oh, this is new. What happened? Like, no. But like, we can acknowledge globally that things are different than they've been before with the climate of many things, right? So finding that balance and that confidence to just prioritize your mental health and prioritize feeling better about whatever situation you're in, because like 9 times out of 10 you're going to be in a better situation, right? It's just where you're at now, and it's not where you're going to be forever. And if we can remember that and prioritize the smallest things that help us mentally, then that'll help a lot. So what I wrote for that specifically is the constant chase for more can exhaust mental health, causing symptoms such as anxiety, depression, and a sense of emptiness despite material success. We have everything we need. Why doesn't that seem to be enough? And again, like I said, that's just going into the concept of living essentially, right? This need is met. This need is met, and being content with that. I feel like I bring this up a lot too, but when I traveled to the Dominican Republic, I remember we were, I think we were on our way to ride the ATVs. And to get there, you know, you have to find a big landmark. You know, you have to go somewhere where there's a lot of land, a lot of dirt. So on the way there, it was kind of like riding through like the countryside, I guess. I don't know. That's really the only thing I could think of comparing it to. And I'll never forget, like, I have such a photographic memory. I can just see this image in my head. It was a family. And I'd say their land was probably about their front yard, their house, like all of it included. It was gated. They had a fence around it, but it was like a small fence. And it was like a wired fence. And it sat on a corner. And all of it combined was probably like no more than 1,600, maybe 2,000 square feet. And the house honestly looked like they probably built it themselves. Like, it wasn't like how, you know, in America, how you have like these like homes where you could tell like they're kind of like a like cookie cutter style. That's a lot of the houses that I see, or even like apartments where you could tell like there's like a contract for it to look a certain type of way. It wasn't like that. And I don't want to say like a shack, because I feel like that may not be the most like uplifting term, because I'm not trying to like speak down on them. But like, if other people see it, I feel like they may look at it and be like, ooh, like I would never live there. But their house was like that. And the woman of the house was laying in a hammock out front, and she was pregnant, and she had like a toddler like slightly under the hammock who was hanging out with her, and she had a husband that was coming outside from the inside of the house. And to me, they seemed so happy, and everything about it just seemed so simplistic. That's why like one of my favorite trips to this day is the Dominican Republic, and just like interacting with the people. Even though like, yeah, it was pretty much, we stayed on the resort for most of the time, besides like going to the ATVs and stuff like that. And I mean, we did some touring and we did other stuff, but the thing that I just remember most, and even like honestly, the water villages in China, when we went there, the beauty of it all was the simplicity of it all, was the fact that if you look at it, you're like, they really have everything they need. Like, they're close-knit because of their culture. They have food in abundance. They have what, I mean, they have food essentially, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they had cabinets full of food, but they had exactly what they needed. And in that, it's like, I always look at them and you have like this wholesome feeling. Like, I get this bubbly feeling in my heart. And I'm just like, oh, it's so warming, because it contradicts what I feel like we're taught, or what we learn in the Western world success or happiness looks like. And just, I'm sorry, it's kind of heavy to talk about, and I'm trying to gather it all together because my mind is thinking about the point that I'm trying to make. But overall, like I said, like it just puts me in a state of like I hurt, and I feel for people who are struggling with mental health and mental wellness right now because of financial or material conflict. And then outside of that, just life is crazy, you know, just like different things that are happening emotionally and socially. Like, it's really draining out here. But focus in on those essentials, focus in on taking care of your body, mind, body, and soul. And I'm telling you, like, you're gonna feel that difference. I have a video coming soon about, I'm reading this book about Ayurveda, which is the science of life, but it's like a ancient, I really wouldn't say ancient, well, it kind of is, Indian practice of like understanding your body and the outside world. Coming soon. Okay, so the next point that I wanted to focus on is I put economic disparities. The focus on abundance can widen the gap between the wealthy and the poor. Yes, so in these times, right, because all of it goes back to like how you can lead a life of just really gratitude by focusing on the essential living, is right now, if you really look at it, it's the same thing like at any job. But I put reference the movie Blood Diamond. So if you haven't seen the movie Blood Diamond, I will watch it. The people who are in the mud, like they're down there getting the diamonds, they're down there like doing all like the hard work, even at companies, like the people who work in McDonald's as a cashier versus the person who's in corporate, like because of that hierarchy chain, is like they're the ones who are really out there getting it done. They're the ones who are dealing with customers throwing coffee in their face. They're the ones dealing with people coming in, you know, doing horrible things and treating them any type of way. But they get the pennies, right? While everybody else at the top gets the life of luxury, is riding in the best, newest model, whatever. And it's like, dang, like that's crazy that that's happening, like still. So in the sense of that, one thing that I try to focus on and try to do is try to give back. Like I realize and I know that people earn their money, people earn whatever they have, and they don't have to give, like they don't have to share. But for me, I like to help and take care of people when I can. Like if I can help people, I'm gonna help you. If I can do something, I'm gonna do it. And I know a lot of people don't have that mindset, and that's what makes it hard, because a lot of people, instead of having like that communal mindset where they're like, you know what, if I got it, you got it, they're like, I got it, it took a lot for me to get it, figure it out. And it's like, that's cold, because somewhere in it you had like the perfect opportunity, you had the perfect moment, like you had something where all the things aligned for you perfectly, for your opportunity to happen for you. And not everybody has that same alignment, not everyone has those same opportunities. So really just look around and reflect on like the people in your circle and the people around you, and make sure that there are people there who are supportive, and people who are there who are going to look out for you in the same capacity that you look out for them, right? Because that's when we have that village, that tribe that helps us progress, even in times of disparity, or even in times of, you know, just craziness like we're seeing and experiencing now. You know, you have your system, you know, you have your tribe that's going to help look out for you. And then lastly, because like I said, it's kind of a catch-up video too, it says unsustainable lifestyles. So a lot of the people, and you'll see people kind of talking about it now more than ever, I feel, is that people will be like, oh, you're seeing this person do this, you're seeing this person do that, but they're like, oh no, they don't really got it like that. Like it looks good, it looks like it's like that, but it's not like that. Stop, they call it like keeping up with the Jones. Like stop trying to do that. Like just be you, like live you. Yeah, if you're not in that tax bracket, you don't have to pretend like you are. And if you are, I mean, you can be, but you don't necessarily got to flex it either. But it just, you know, it all comes down to us being exactly who you are. But I just wanted to like tell people and motivate people to not be hard on yourself. And like when I say this stuff, that's why I say I'm also speaking to myself. Like times are hard for a lot of people right now. We're in a very unique time in history. If you think about it like this, like, these are the days that are going to be written in history, and then our kids are gonna, grandkids and their kids and so on and so on, they're gonna look back and they're gonna ask us, they're gonna be like, oh, do you remember da 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 da? And we're gonna be like, I was there for that. Oh, you remember da 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 da? I was there. So be kind and be easy going, really, and just love and give off light, and just remember that day by day is okay. Ooh, that's new. I like that. Day by day is okay, because we already have enough like pressure in the world to show up and to be. But make sure you can show up and be, and just be who you are. Be yourself. Be confident. Be happy. Be loving. Be patient. All those positive words, like, really just feed that to yourself and give yourself time to heal and to grow and to live an essential life. If all your needs are met and after that you have $1, like, that's cool. If all your needs are met and then after that, like, you still look around and you're like, okay, I have further to go. You do, because life is a journey, right? We're not here to just speed through it. Like, feel it, every emotion, every thought, every feeling. Feel it, and feel it 100%, so that you can remember and know how it feels, and you can help and guide other people if and when they feel those same experiences and emotions. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.